Hi, I'm Professor Brandon Gaucher. Thank you for enrolling in the Global Cold War Online. I look forward to an exciting and stimulating semester. I want to take the next few minutes to speak briefly about what you can expect from the course and some of the key objectives we will be working towards. We're going to be talking about the Cold War. Few subjects have been discussed so much and debated from so many different points of view as the Cold War, that conflict that played out between the United States and the Soviet Union from 1947 to 1989. But as students of history, we have to look beyond the Cold War as a conflict only between the Soviet Union and the United States. And in that manner, we're going to be talking about a global Cold War. How does the conflict unfold in Vietnam and Korea, as well as in Nicaragua or Mozambique? How does the conflict transcend the halls of the Kremlin or the White House? What is the meaning of the Cold War? Is a global conflict between two disparate visions for modernity, between capitalism and between communism, which have very different meanings to different countries that approach those ideologies from unique nationalistic mindsets. So, to read briefly from the course description, we're going to examine the Cold War as a product of the United States' ideological rivalry with the Soviet Union, and as a consequence of burgeoning anti-colonial nationalist movements in the developing world. In the process, we will examine individual stories of men and women, extraordinary and ordinary, that experience dramatic change in this climactic period. This is a conflict that, in a very large way, defined international relations from 1949, from the late 1940s to the late 1980s. It's a conflict that almost consumed the lives of 100 million people. A conflict that almost led to the end of the world. Perhaps no subject is so worthy of sober contemplation and careful critical analysis. This course, in that regard, is meant to develop your abilities to think critically about the significance and meaning of historical change over that period, as well as to give you help you improve practical skills like writing and researching. In that regard, 30% of your grade is going to be based on participation. Each week, you have to participate on Blackboard. Your comments are not going to be graded on your ability to memorize or regurgitate facts, but on your ability to offer thoughtful and careful comments based on that based on that module's lecture and reading. Now, as an upper level class, you're going to have 3 different major writing assignments. You're going to have a critical book review, you're going to have a review of a primary source, and you're going to have a final research paper. Throughout the semester, I'll be laying out handouts for you, giving out handouts that will speak in detail how those assignments should be done. Most importantly, I want everyone in this class to do well, and I look forward as your instructor to help facilitate your growth as students of history. Thank you very much. I look forward to an exciting semester.